Hello, and welcome to the Learn English Fast podcast with me, your host, Eli. Thank you so much for watching or listening today. And today is a good day, maybe. Outside right now, it is very cloudy. Maybe it's going to rain. As always, if you look down in the description, there is a vocabulary list for those of you who want to practice your English or learn new words, as well as a transcript of today's episode so you can follow along as I am speaking. All right, so today's topic is going to be about TV shows or just like TV. When I was young, my family, we had a TV, and my parents were very careful not to let us waste too much time watching TV, but I loved it. Growing up, we would have a lot of different types of movies, mainly Disney movies. Growing up, my family loved Disney, and I also really love Disney as well. I'm not really a fan of the theme parks or like Disney merchandise or things like that. I'm only a fan of the movies and not the new movies. I prefer the old movies. I think like the classic like 2D animation movies are the best ones because they really capture that Disney feeling. And during my childhood, my family, we would usually watch a lot of things together. Or many of you know, I was homeschooled, me and my brothers. So my mom would always have a schedule for us. We can only watch like TV at a certain time. We couldn't watch it, for hours every day. She gave us times to watch. And also, we couldn't like watch some TV shows only on the weekends. On our TV, there were some channels that were very educational, where all the episodes, all the TV shows were focused on kids learning, like math, reading, like vocabulary. What's another one? Like history. All the TV shows were like that because my mom wanted us to always learn, even if we're watching TV. One of the TV shows that left a big impact on me was called Arthur. Arthur. Arthur is a TV show about many animals, but they dress like people. But they live in, in a city, and it follows the life of Arthur. I forgot what type of animal he is, but in his life, he has so many different situations at his school with his family, and there was always a lesson at the end of the episode, a moral lesson. Now, a moral lesson is a lesson where you can apply it into your own life with a good moral. And an example of a good moral is do not lie, very basic, or do not steal, do not hit your brother, do not hit your sister, things like that, where it's something that you can apply into your life that is good. It is a good thing, a good moral. Many old TV shows, they would always have a moral at the end. But right now, in today's generation, I feel so many TV shows don't have a good moral at the end. Some shows are just stupid with a stupid ending, and there's no clear like lesson to be learned. There's no clear lesson that anyone learned in that show. But that's just my own opinion. Also, we would watch a lot of like adventure movies. Like we would watch Indiana Jones, for example. We love Star Wars. My family loves Star Wars. And now Star Wars is Disney, but at that time it wasn't with Disney at all. And my I remember I was so scared of Star Wars when I first watched because some of the aliens in Star Wars were so scary. Their faces or the way they moved, it made me feel so uncomfortable. But when I got a little bit older, I really enjoyed it. And even now, I love Star Wars. My favorite Star Wars episode is episode 3. I know many people say those episodes are not that good, the first 3 episodes, but I enjoy them. They're one of my favorites. Yeah, episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Also, in my town, we had a video store where you could go and rent DVDs or VHS tapes. The store was called Family Video. Family Video. At this video store, you can pay some money, and of course, you can rent different things. You can also rent games as well. So not just TV shows, you can rent games. So my brothers and I would sometimes go and we would rent games and play the games all night. Then the next day, we return it back to the store. But at this family video, they had a special promotion, like a special thing that they do to have people buy more videos. And this promotion was for young children or not young, all the way up to high school. If you show them your report card, the score that you have in different classes, if you have a score B or higher, so B is like, A is the best, then the next level is B. If you have B or higher, then you can rent a video for free. You can borrow a video for free. So this really encouraged young people, excuse me, this really encouraged a lot of kids and young people to really do their best on the test, to really do their best with studying. Because if they have a good score, they can get a video for free. And so that really made me want to try at my school and my schoolwork because I wanted a free video. And of course, you don't keep it forever. You only borrow it. You don't keep it forever. And so I would do my best and I would go and rent a game or a video. At the family video store, there was one video I rented so many times because I loved it. The video was Sonic the Hedgehog OVA. Sonic the Hedgehog OVA. Maybe some of you know. It is a very old movie about Sonic, and he's a hedgehog that can run very, very fast. And I watched that not TV show. I watched that movie again and again and again because I am a Sonic fan. I love Sonic the Hedgehog. When I was younger, I loved him maybe too much, and I had I had not too many friends. So my imaginary friend was Sonic. So embarrassing. But I would try to get that movie every time I would go to the store. I would look and see, is it there? Is it there? Maybe. And if it's there, yes, I always get it. And I would watch it so many times. And it's a simple story of Sonic. Him running, him saving people, and destroying robots. It's a really, really cool movie. I recommend it. It's called Sonic the Hedgehog OVA. If you have a chance, please find it and watch it. I loved it so much. And even late in the night, I would, watch it on the TV and make the volume on the TV very, very low. So that way no one can hear, but I can still kind of hear it. And I would watch it secretly. I love Sonic too much. Another video that me and my brothers, that we loved to watch a lot was called Space Jam. Space Jam. This is a movie about Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes, like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, all these different types of characters. And Michael Jordan came into the cartoon world. And that was such a big impact for us because we thought, wow, the cartoon world. I want to go to a cartoon world. So that was a really good movie. Have you seen it? Not the new Space Jam with LeBron James, but the old Space Jam with Michael Jordan. It is a classic movie. Another thing that my family would do, like we would have some movies we would watch together as a family to make it like a family tradition. For example, every Christmas, we would watch the movie It's a Wonderful Life. It's a very, very old movie. It's still black and white, no color. But every single year, we would watch this movie together. And every year we love it. The movie is about a man named George Bailey, and he is a good man. He always did the right thing. Even if he lost money, even if he lost opportunities, even if he lost friends, he would always do the right thing until one night he wanted to end it all. He wanted to, finish himself, and he's about to do it. But God sends an angel to tell him, George, if you aren't here in this world, if you were never here, if you were never born, so many things would be so difficult. And so he understands, like, wow, even though my life is hard, I really helped so many people. And he really appreciated his family more and his friends. It's a really good movie. Please, if you haven't seen it, please watch. It's called It's a Wonderful Life. And still talking about movies, now, of course, you can use them for language learning. So I'm learning Japanese. And so, of course, I watch Japanese movies and TV shows to increase my Japanese level. Sometimes that's an excuse. I just like to watch the TV shows. But it's so useful. One of the TV shows I watched to really level up my Japanese was called Non Non Biori. Non Non Biori. It's a TV show about four girls who live in the countryside, and they go to a school together there. But nothing too interesting happens. It's just their daily life. And it's so peaceful to watch and so comforting to watch. And the Japanese level in that TV show is so low. So it helps me be able to understand more. So I love watching different animes and different TV shows, but I'll talk more about animes and or Japanese like movies and stuff in another podcast episode. Yeah, but that's about it for me today. But what about for you? What are some of your favorite movies that you enjoy watching? What are some of your favorite TV shows that you enjoy watching? Please let me know down in the comments below. And always remember that right now, that in my in my life or with this podcast, I have a special 7-week or 4-week English class for those of you who want to practice your English with me, one-on-one. All right. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for listening. I will see you later. Bye bye.